What's happening, everyone? Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing out there? How's everyone doing? Everyone doing okay? You guys bored? You just trying to figure out what to do, what to think about on this beautiful day in Hexaco. You know, it's wow. 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 The undermath's wrecked. I I honestly don't know what to say to that. Honestly don't know. I haven't felt this unwrecked for a long time. I'm gonna start there. And we'll get more into it a little bit. UFO to go. What's happened, man? What's happened? Yeah, this is up to about three hours ago. I had a completely different agenda plan, which we're still gonna go over too. But definitely use Bandit. Trying to write a novel. It is difficult. Yeah. It's difficult without so much boredom and nothing burgers happening in the community, let alone with the melting, the melter, the melting, the melting. I'm gonna go with the melting. Yeah, fun. I don't know where to start. I I got a couple. I got. Let's see. I'll put one lean out. We'll start with. Give me just a minute. Give me just a minute, and I'll pull up some stuff. And so much good news too today. That was the funniest part. It was like so much. I mean, it depends on how you interpret current events. Could be good news as well. I know. I'm wearing the shirt for a reason. I'm wearing this shirt for a reason. It's the shirt that I picked specifically in the last 5 minutes before I came on show. So just throwing that out there. Welcome, baddie boy. Welcome. Warm sunny Friday. All's good. I'm with you. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Muse Band, I'm unified at this point. It's been good trading. I'm with you as well, Muse Bandit. I like that. I like that attitude. I like that instead of the screaming and yelling and all. I was actually very happy. I'll bring my tweet here in a minute too. Actually, I should probably bring that up first, and then we'll get into it. Just for a little bit of context. Let's see. Y'all may learn something today. At least learn more about how I think about things. Bobby X World, what's happening? What's happening? What is happening to PLS? We're getting destroyed. I don't know what that we word. I don't know if we're getting destroyed. Some people will have the opportunity mindset, and they're like, I think if you think things are going to go up, and your time horizon isn't tomorrow, there's that. I'll say that for now. Tell me your secrets. I may be dropping some secrets today for people who haven't watched me before, at least. If you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that Max is cool, calm, and prefers to look at things as opportunities rather than max pain. Lunacy Point, welcome. Let me put up Twitter. Let's get into it. So I tweeted this. Let's see. Yeah, let's start with this. So our friend Somi, who I've actually tweeted about today, talked about Godwell, our beloved Godwell. Great friend of mine who I've never met, but a great friend of the whole community. I do believe. I think that's still well intact. However, apparently, again, I haven't traced all this stuff. I'm just saying, going off of what I'm seeing here, sacked some hex, which is interesting in the first place, and then sacked it to a project, which I don't know anything about, really. I've heard it passively from time to time. And after that, I'm not going to do any chain analysis today, but after that, seemed to things started to seem to happen, and I don't know, either they're selling hex or everyone else is selling hex. One of those. So again, my first reaction was, I have to back up the Brinks truck for hex. I was like, literally, opportunity. Hex under. Let's check the Hex chart real quick. Trading view, Hex. And again, that's my first reaction. We'll get my second reaction, which is a lot more like, oh, hugs to the community as well for people who are trying to cash out on 1.5 penny Hex, I guess, or something. If you're trying to cash out soon, I would think about why that was when Hex is like super down. So if you're not, maybe that's the question too. If you're sad about Hex price going down, why is that? Is it a status symbol of it going up? Like you want it to go up for a status symbol? Are you underwater and it just makes it hurt more because you want to get out, but you don't want to lose much? If you're not going to sell and the price goes down, to me, that just means, at least if you had an inkling, a little bit of interest in buying more, you would think you would want to buy more. I mean, just in my own mind, like that's how I'm thinking about it. Not financial advice to anyone out there, obviously, but in my own mind. And I would look at other people who would be, have those sort of circumstances going on. I would think, it would be more, to me, it's more of a buying opportunity than a selling opportunity. My personal thinking around it, all that. And I got to say again, I hate to be happy because I know a lot of people in the community are sad right now. But it's the opportunity mindset. Honestly, I can't help but feel like it keeps giving me a chance to. I never thought so. I did a stream the other day. And I was going to, maybe I had it in my notes. I don't know if I even said it, but I heard Coffee talking about, man, it's only like 10K or 13K to pick up 1 million Hex. I remember thinking, wow, 1 million Hex. I used to be like, what was that? That was like 50K, 100K, 250K at the height. Pretty amazing. I'm just throwing those numbers out, but it was much, much higher. And that seemed like a mega deal. So when I see Hex at less than a penny and well below a penny here, less than 3/4 of a dollar bill, or sorry, of a George Washington penny. I believe that's who's on there. I am not sad. I'm not sad at all. I don't care if it's E-Hex. I don't care if it's P-Hex. Not sad. I am not sad. Super Hex agrees. What's happening, man? Love your work, by the way. Love all your shorts and stuff. All right, scrolling up and just going to go through. You know what? It's not even, I don't even have to try that hard, honestly. I think, again, I've been following Richard for 6 years. It'll be 7, probably next 6 months, 6 to 8 months or so. But it's really not that hard for me. I guess maybe I've trained myself to just think, again, I love the way, I've heard people talk about before too, training yourself to, flipping the red and green candles, being excited about red candles. If you believe this ecosystem is one of the most powerful things you've ever seen, and I truly believe that. And again, you're not trying to sell tomorrow or 6 months from now. You're not trying to sell in a very uncertain market from what the news looks like and what everyone's talking and what the price chart looks like and all that stuff. For me, opportunity mindset all day long, all day. Just going down. I keep buying PulseChain every single day. It keeps going down and down. I hear you. I don't know. I mean, we're watching Hex go further down too. At what point would you say it's not a good deal to yourself? Again, no financial advice whatsoever on this channel. But I'm just thinking out loud here. At what point do you see Hex go down and then you think, that's it, Hex is dead, I need to get out of this thing? At what point do you say that? I don't know. I don't know what that point is for me. Let's Richard Hart himself goes on Twitter and says the opposite of what the clip I posted the other day was. I asked him directly last year at the conference. If you haven't seen the clip, he retweeted it. lots of people commented all this stuff. I asked him directly, is PulseChain, is Hex on PulseChain a migration? And he said no. His first immediate reaction was no. And then that sounds like a year ago. And then he retweeted that like days ago. Take it for what you will, but I don't think PHEX or I don't think EHEX is dying. So my personal opinion. Let's see. Valen. I think they're bad when even Godfell gives away his Hex. I can't speak to his intentions on that. I don't know. But that was it was interesting. I don't quite know. I don't know the details. I really don't want to talk much about that because I just don't know. I think it's another thing, right? Every 3 days, we have something new to talk about. Every 3, 6, or 9 days. It's I don't know. All the Hex holders. As a staker, I haven't been watching the emergency end stakes, but I imagine there's more than average. And if you're staked, get a cut of those. So, Godwell, what's up, Westcott? I know I'm not exactly like go Godwell right now. I'll say that, but I mean it's his coins, so he can do whatever he wants with them. He's still awesome, in my opinion. I mean, he's done a bunch of it. This is not like I wouldn't say this is the evil move by him either. It was just kind of like, he can do whatever he wants with his coins. I care less. He wants to crash the market. He crashed the market. He hasn't did that. So it still seems like a Hexagon's best friend to me. Prices go where you never thought. Sometimes it's a good deal. I just, yeah. Whole community is being played by who? Who exactly? I mean, the market is this community, and everyone else who buys it and stakes it, plays the chart, buys the products around it, mints their Hedron. I don't know. I'm not saying there's all good actors out there, but I'm not going to blame Hex price go down. I'm going to blame like any of my goals that I want to have. I don't want to blame someone else for not making them happen. So I immediately reject this idea that, other people can control. This is literally like the most fair ecosystem ever. Richard designed it that way. Pretty awesome. So I reject the idea that anyone else can sink the ship, I guess, other than Richard Hart himself. And that's not his thing, as you can watch the plenty of hours and hours of content about it. What's up, Alex Santos? Appreciate it, man. Anybody got 50 grand I can borrow? Boy. Again, I love the shirt. I can't tell you what I did before this stream or what I've been doing since I saw the news and what immediately struck me to do after seeing that price. I'll leave it there. Westcott, I need a loan to pay back mid-2025. I would be surprised if there's a lot of deals that go down like that, honestly. I mean, I would not advise for that or against it because I don't advise anything. But yeah, be careful with your debts, everyone. I'll say that. But certainly, a lot of people are predicting 2024, 2025 to be cheerier for crypto than 2023. I just think stack. I mean, there's a lot of. I'm going to go through them too. I need to go through the chat faster. Sorry, you got me ruminating on some of the comments. What's up, Godfather J6? What's happening? Umberto, sunny Miami. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm gonna have to skip some chat because I got. I'm not gonna be on here for respect for all. I'm not gonna post it, but that's a funny comment. You guys are hilarious. Truth Monster. Mercer definitely not sinking his own system. He already took it on the chin, letting all sack hex at 30 cents, keeping it dealing with the 90% drop. Not a terrible point there, Truth Monster. Not a terrible point. All right, let's search around a little bit here. Anyways, yeah, let's go back to this second reaction. Again, I know I want to be sensitive to there's a lot of people out there who don't know how to deal with this, that don't fully believe and are committed to this ecosystem, maybe having feelings of, I can't believe this is happening again after the whole stock split and all that from PulseChain launch. So thoughts go out to you all. Hang in there. Like I said, smells like volatility to me. We'll see which way it goes. But again, I just this number looks like we're in like 2020. Like this number is just unreal. And 2020 was when people got in early in Hex. That would be the relation. So that feels like nostalgia right now. Nostalgia came true if you're looking for those kind of prices, if you believe in the ecosystem. Anyways, I don't want to make this stream about Hex. I'm going to go back and forth on it. That just is a current event that happened. And it all shakes up the whole EHEX PHEX debate again, which is, God, I just don't think it's important to I just don't think it's interesting anymore. I thought it was an interesting question to kind of talk about, but I just don't think it's that interesting anymore. The PX versus EHEX. They're going to survive. Is one going to survive? Both going to survive. I've always thought premium discount. That's what I've always thought. People have different feelings on it. It's fine. I just don't think it's that interesting question anymore. And boy. I guess EHEX is being tested now with this whole. That's the question too. 80 million hex. I don't know if that was EHEX or if that was PHEX. Again, I don't know all the details. I mean, it's looking like EHEX, I guess, with respect to this dump. So again, I don't know who's dumping it. I don't know if everyone's just scared and it's FUD dumping it. Let me know in the comments if you have like exact stuff, not just guesses, but like if you actually saw something. Because I'm not going to go research all this stuff like crazy. But anyway, all right, let me click on this for a sec. All right, I'm not going to go search through it, but yeah, it looks like EHEX, I would imagine. So there's that. You all know how I feel about it. Maybe I'll go back to it in a minute. But I wanted to talk about the other interesting thing that I thought was going to be the main story today, which was the 31 billion PLS being burnt from supply. This keeps happening. So originally the 4,096 validators, Richard tweeted, turning off their 32 million deposits. Any reward received would be burnt. So I know the whole EHEX thing is going on, but people are not paying attention. 100 and I ran the numbers too. 131 billion. Yeah, 131 billion burnt from supply again. Very, very cool. Increases decentralization. Yeah, the dev teams don't have validators running. They don't have the Genesis validators running, at least. So I love that. I love that's kind of like, hey, let's bootstrap you. Let's get you going. And then there you go. So that's another cool thing. Very cool. See the burn address here. So that happened today. I don't worry. Put it back on this for a second. I want to say too, I'm not planning on my personal feelings. I'm not planning on a crypto bull this year. Maybe there'll be a mini, run in the RH ecosystem. We can all hope that. I'm not planning my bags around a bull. If I could be pleasantly surprised, that'd be fine. I want to profit regardless of what happens. I can wait another year or two. PulseX is below stack price. lull, like way below SAC. Actually, let's take a look at let's go to Pulse Burn. Look at this for a minute. Let's look at the silliness. So Pulse is holding, which, you know, it's the native coin used for gas, burning, all this stuff. Makes sense. It's holding around SAC price. PulseX, look at that. Look at that. Again, it's holding its ratio, which is, it feels like it's going to be around for a while, and 2.5 to 3 to Pulse. I mean, that seems to be, it has been around for a while, so we'll see if it sticks or not. But boy, 1/3 of the SAC price. Isn't that crazy? 1/3 of SAC price for PulseX. With this, and everyone's like, oh, PulseX has the best, you know, tokenomics. So, you know, lots of people like it more than Pulse. We'll see if they're going to buy it. We're going to see if they're going to buy it. We're going to see how many people are rolling incentive token, which they're earning out of thin air from the yield farms if they have enough capital and want to assume the impermanent loss risk. They're minting for free. They're farming it. Are they turning that into PulseX? You know, is it exiting? Everything's kind of down right now, but boy. So include OA. So this is without the OA. So with the OA, let's do that. With the OA, 5.5 bill for PulseX, 14 billion market cap for Pulse, 37 million with incentive. That shouldn't change. And then Hex, 8.2 billion. Exclude the OA, which is, you know, you may argue is the truer market cap number if you like market caps. 1.58 billion. We're under $1 billion market cap if you exclude the OA for PulseX. Incentive, and then Hex, 1 billion for Hex. And that's for PHEX. So, wow. Yeah, are we, let's see, let me go to Coin Paprika, RHMax to show market cap here. Market cap, wow. I think did they exclude the OA here? They must have. $616 million market cap. Hex dropped below $1 billion market cap for the first time in a long time. Pretty sure they exclude the OA. Wow. Just, again, opportunity mindset. Like, none of this makes me sad. None of this, all this is just like, you know, it just makes me think, you know, where's my dry powder? Where am I keeping? How much more of it do I have? Like, what can I move around? That's what it makes me think of, at least. The last thing it makes me think of is selling. Like, why would I sell? Why would I sell when things are down? I don't get it. That's what always is crazy about it. I think it's just a test. Honestly, I think it's a test of how much you believe in the ecosystem. If you believe the prices will go back up and you don't immediately need the money, like you don't have some bill to pay or whatever, I think it's a combination. I think it's either you have an immediate need that you have to sell to get it and you can't risk it going down further. Understandable. Or psychologically, you just can't, you can't sleep, you're not comfortable, you just can't think about the price going lower, because I guess then it would factor into, you don't believe in the ecosystem. You don't believe it's ever going to go back up or go back up on your time horizon. Again, that's okay. Like, I think prioritizing peace of mind and prioritizing real life stuff that you need to get done is okay. But recognize what you're giving up in the process. So maybe that's where the diamond hands comes from. Maybe that's where all these concepts that we hold dear, that we promote, that we, think of as this winning mentality, this like winning way to do it. I mean, I get it. I get those reasons, but I guess the point is, be clear with your reasons. Like, don't just do it because of the reaction or the unknown or the FUD or price go down or whatever it is. If you're not comfortable with these huge swings in volatility, then yeah, I guess I would prioritize my peace of mind and comfort. I guess the question would be then, why am I comfortable with it? And I don't think I'm the only one, right? There's plenty of people been around the ecosystem for a long time that are comfortable with it. So, oh God, let me put this guy in timeout real quick. His name's literally Master Troll. Cool. All right, sorry about that. If you believe in the ecosystem, if I believe in it, I believe the price is going to go up. I believe we're going to recover. This is the FUD period, all that stuff. It's a belief, and it could be wrong, but it's something. Geez, why does it got to keep coming back? But I believe that, that's what I believe. So, yeah, I guess it's a test if you truly believe or not. And if you don't, then yeah, it may not be for you. This ecosystem isn't for everyone. So, am I the only guy seeing this? Is there like mods? Can you help me out on the guy that keeps getting banned and coming back over and over and over? Because it's really hard to. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to get the guy spamming the chat out. I'm gonna scroll up and talk a little bit. But anyways, that's just my thoughts. Is like, yeah, I don't blame anyone for getting out with a good reason. Maybe you have stuff going on in your personal life. Maybe you're just not comfortable with it. Like I get that. Yeah, this ecosystem is not for everyone. It's for me. I sleep well tonight. I'm gonna sleep. I guess I can't. I'm not gonna make any predictions, but I believe I'm gonna sleep well. I have nothing not to sleep well. Probably gonna sleep even better. If I would think about the moves that I've made or the plans that I made or things I may have done that have taken advantage of such opportunities, I may sleep even better because I know the future is going to be even brighter. So I'll say that. And I go to the chat. Time to buy the fear. There's a lot of smart people who have been quoted saying that in history. Yeah, I don't know anything about the other project that's apparently part of this. I've never researched it that I know of. I'm not selling Hex on Pulse. Well, somebody is because it's down. But yeah, that's selling Hex when it's 89% down. I'm not sure any person giving you financial advice, I'm not sure what they would say, but I don't think they would be like, I don't think they, you should ask them. You should ask a financial advisor, should you sell an asset that you believe is going to survive in the market when it's that much down? I guess doesn't mean the documentary won't come out this week. Man, I've given up on guessing when the documentary is going to come out. It's just, I hear stuff back and forth. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm very excited to see the documentary when it comes out. I think, didn't the PulseChain tour, when they come to town, I believe there's a sneak peek they're going to be showing. If I remember that correctly, don't quote me on that, but I feel like they're doing some kind of showing of a sneak peek, not the whole thing, but I think something to do with documentary that's happening. So that'd be cool. But yeah, I don't know when the whole film's going to come out. It's going to be glorious when it does, this week or not, but this market's currently constipated. Yeah. Don't be sad, bros and gals. There's always sunshine after a storm. Yeah, great way to say it. I'm not sad. Not sad at all. Not sad at all. It was a little randomizing. It was a little unexpected. But, again, Richard retweeted the clip that I posted where he talked about letting the market decide about EHEX and PX. And that doesn't mean that he's going to make EHEX survive no matter what. I don't believe that. But I just think there's enough, I personally think there's enough economic energy in HEX and in EHEX where I think it will survive, and I think there'll be a discount premium. So when it dips like crazy, this is not like a nail in the coffin or anything for me. It's another event where people sell. That's the way I'm treating it. We must be at the very, very bottom of the bear market. I don't think anything else can get worse. It is one of those events where I'm like, whoa, that's there's a it's really how you look at it. I don't if you like buying at the bottom and you believe this is the bottom, then you kind of give yourself your own instructions. How low do you see PulseChain going? I have no idea. I do not make predictions, but I do say that the lower any of the RH coins go, and the derivatives around them, the not sadder I get. I'll say that. Because I'm not trying to sell. I'm not trying to cash out tomorrow. I'm enjoying the yield. Guys, I don't know if anyone's aware. I've only talked about this 500 times, and I'm trying not to be this like ink bro or like whatever, but have you seen there's farms where you can get coins for free that are worth money? At the lowest farm, if you got 10K, $10 a day for taking on permanent loss risk at current rates, could go up and down, all this stuff. The calculator is very much an estimate. You got another risk before you get into it, all that stuff. But $66, 30 days, $200 a year. And then if you go in the higher ones, you go into like die this way. 10K gets you $83, almost $100 a day. Again, total estimate, but it gives you an idea of where there are places to make yield. So even if the prices are going way, way down, they're going way down. People are making hundreds, imagine a well got 100K in it, 100K well. People are making hundreds or thousands of dollars per day. Real people are making hundreds or thousands of dollars, maybe in tens of thousands of dollars a day, 30 days, by taking their coins and providing liquidity and assuming these risks, okay? There's obviously risk to it. Do your own research, all this stuff. Not advising anyone to do anything on the farms. However, if you believe this is sideways, year, month, whatever, or it's a bear market or whatever, and you're comfortable with these kinds of things, there are people taking advantage of this. There's a reason they're so high. Most people aren't participating. If they were participating, it would look more like this. It wouldn't be a 10x on some of these. Again, they're completely different risk profiles and stuff. But my point is, you can profit even in a bear market, down market, sideways market, whatever. There are ways to do it if you're looking for them. If you're not looking for them, you're not going to find them, right? Let me go back to here. Okay. So PulseChain going. I'm bullish on the entire ecosystem over time. At what time frame? No idea. And no one else does either. 555 shares. Oh man, yeah, we got to check this out. Let me, does anything, where is a website? Does go.hex.com work if I don't connect a wallet? I just want to show you all how cheap it is to, it won't let me do it. What's a good calculator? Can I go look into Hex? Somebody help me out in the chat. What's a good calculator I can go and type in? I want to stake Hex for this long, and it gives me this many T-shares. That's what I'm looking for. I know these are charts. I should know this. I can't do it off the top of my head. What is it? Like daily Hex stats, staking calculator, Hex mining calculator. Okay, so let's just try this. So we have, if you have a million Hex, so you can pick a million Hex up for, let's see, 7K. That just seems, these numbers are just amazing to me. 7K, you can pick up a million EHEX. You stake that for 5555. And let's see. Oops, not that many. 5555. That's one too many fives. How many T shares? Wow, 108 T shares for a million X right now. And at the end of 15 years, you get 3 million. You got all the bonuses. Longer pays better, bigger pays better. You see, longer pays better is much bigger than bigger pays better, right? Amazing. Amazing. Let's do that for just 555. You can get almost 50 T-shirts. This is incredible to me. Incredible. 47 T-shares for under 2 years. Under 2 years, a year and a half. If you had a million hex, staked it, 50 T-shirts. There are people who are just begging to get one T-shirt out there. They would love to have one T-shirt. They'd love to go to the HSI auction to pick up one T-shirt. 47 T-shirts for 7K. And you just got to wait a year and a half. And imagine, again, if you believe bull run 2024, 2025, whatever, I can imagine a lot of people are doing this, right? They're staking until that time frame when they think the top is. That's one strategy, the people I've seen people or heard people talk about. And then they get all the T-shares, they get the merchant stake bonuses, they get all the stuff. They get the yield, they get 300K, so like 30%. And for this much, you get to make yourself wait a year and a half. If you believe the price is going up, maybe it'll be higher at the end of that. And you get that much more. And you collect all the penalty. Oh my gosh. Again, never ever give financial advice. I'm just showing you what is possible here and talking about what I've heard other people doing and potential strategies. Do not do anything that I'm talking about. I'm just showing you possibilities out there. This is what it's about. It's all about the single-sided staking not being on PulseX. This is why people are mad and they're selling. That would be funny if that was the reason of all things. That's funny. Shout out to UFO to go. Been here forever. Guy's been around for a long time. It's been supporting the channel for a long time. The Chad of Donner Swans. Chad, are you buying the dip, Chad? Let me know. Got to go join Space RHMax. Yes, HEXpocolypse. Yeah, I saw you tweeting about this earlier too. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm sure lots of people are going to be spinning up some spaces and streams and stuff. I saw Maddie was on, I believe, earlier. So I'm taking a break next week or two. I probably won't be streaming. Or if I do, I don't know if I will. I probably won't be. I plan not to, but if I jump on a stream or whatever, it is what it is. So I'm taking, probably 10 days off or something like that after tomorrow. So that's why I want to stream tonight too. Not only with this, an event that happened that people want to hear about. I also want to get some streams in before I take a break. I'll still be on Twitter and stuff, but probably will not be streaming. Validator's APY. Yeah, I know. They haven't updated. Let me check on the launchpad. I mean, next time I do a validator AMA, the stuff we're still talking about it, I don't think these numbers are they don't seem to be very accurate. I've been measuring, and which is not a big deal, whatever. I've been measuring me and Crypto Event's been talking about it and stuff. I feel like I'm getting, what was it, like 17%, 18%, somewhere through there. But that, this is based on a bunch of, this is, again, they should probably put estimated up here. But now, so this hasn't even moved, I don't think, since the Genesis wells or the Genesis validators have burned theirs. So I'm pretty sure you're removing, how many validators we got? Yeah, you're removing, what is that, 20%, 15% of the validators? Yeah, I would think this number would go up. And if they burn it too, amazing. I love this place. I love this ecosystem. So cool. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that up there for a sec. MA says buy dip, price is epic. Price is epic, I'll say that. Gary Gensler is to blame. I don't know. Again, I don't blame anyone for, I don't blame or credit anyone for my success or lack of success in any venture. So I don't know. He's not helping crypto, but he's also, sounds like they've got some controversy on him as well. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, he's not a friend to crypto, it doesn't seem like. But I I'm not going to blame them if my bags go down or whatever. Like, it's just no benefit, no benefits in this stuff. So the Chad did stack dry powder for exactly this scenario. That is a Chad move, Chad. I like it. HEXoddle says buy the dumps or FOMO in later. Doesn't that seem like how it goes, HEXoddle? Isn't that like, that seems like the storybook. Every time there's an event, we've just been waiting a while for the FOMO part, but it feels like the story I keep seeing play out. I don't know. Depends on if you believe in 10K Bitcoin, there's more pain to come. I believe there's more opportunities to come either way. You know, stacking T-shares, like, what are the opportunities? If you believe all these assets prices will rise over time, you got yield farming on PulseX, minting INC token. You got cheap T-shares. You know, like I'm pointing to right there, 47 T-shares for 7K. Like, what? What is going on? Hedron auctions and stuff. I mean, I'm sure Hedron's taking a hit too. I think I looked and it was, yeah, down as well. What else you got? You know, just DCAing. That's another thing people are doing. If you DCA down, you know, keep getting better. If you DCA and the price keeps going down, then your average price, if it goes back up later on, of course, your average buy-in would be more impressive, right? If the price went up. Who knows if that ever happens? Historically speaking, it's only happened like almost all the time when the cycle went back around, but like, who knows if it's ever going to happen here, right? No idea. For the first time, I'm bloody doubting and freaking out. I hear you, man. Daniel, you know, I get it. Like, myself, I don't have any emotional response to this other than I look at them myself as opportunities. But, you know, I've been around for a while. You know, I haven't been streaming for a long time, only for over a year or so, but I have been following Richard for a very long time. I believe in him. I believe in his projects. I believe in his mission. So I literally have unshakable confidence in this guy. My name is RHMax. I took on that brand for a reason. I believe in this guy. I believe in his products. It doesn't even need, you don't need to believe in him if you believe in his products and you believe that crypto is not going to go to zero. That's like, you really only need to believe like two out of the three things. So, man, is this troll still hitting up? God, you don't see nothing? Okay, maybe it's just StreamYard just like showing me. Matt, I saw this person named Master Troll, and it's just like killing the chat for me. But maybe it didn't delete it after you guys deleted it. So I'm glad you can't see it. Oh, on top chat, can't see it. Nice. I wish I could switch to top chat. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to miss any else comments either. Good. Good. All right. I'm just going to scroll through them then. And wrap up here. You guys have any questions? Let me know, because I'm going to wrap up here in a couple minutes. It's mostly what I want to cover. Yeah, I think it's probably all I'll cover tonight. Kind of hard to cover other stuff when the main story is taking everyone's attention. So that's fine. Rumor has RH is restricting EX liquidity so they can start. Interesting. Whatever the OA or anyone who controls a large amount of the supply or otherwise does, I wouldn't surprise me if I saw. So I guess, okay, let me walk. Maybe this is interesting for people. So my thinking on this is, you know, obviously I'll talk about the opportunity in my opinion only, and then my second thought was, I wonder how long it's going to last, because there's a lot of benevolent wells in HEX and in EX, of course, because PulseChain's new. PulseChain's only not even a month old yet. So there's a lot of benevolent wells in HEX. Now, They control, they may control a lot of the liquidity. They may control a lot of other knobs and levers and stuff that could make it unattractive to dump, or, they may have other influence in different ways. So my thinking was, even if it does dump and you do what you want, if it dumps, you do nothing, you buy, you sell, whatever you want to do, there may be players in the ecosystem who it's in their best interest, one way or another, whether they have bags or they just love this community or whatever it is, to, just what I think. It would be interesting to see if any of those go and do things that make it unattractive to keep making the hex price go down. The market will decide. Whales are a big part of the market. They have a lot of control, and we'll see which whales do what. What is June 13th then? That would be like 1 month of launch. Is that what you're talking about? June 12th, June 13th. HEXpocolypse says, I'm still in like 15x profit from sacked. Hex got a penny. Hex got out a penny, sacked at 15 cents. PLS right. Still right. A lot of people, yeah. Some of them bought the top, some of them didn't. It's everybody's got to make their own decision. Sheree says, thanks for all you do, man. I'm scrambling to move accounts around, now digging for dry powder. Same mindset. Yep. I hope that again, how much do y'all think Richard loves Hex? Didn't this entire thing start with Hex? I believe it starts and ends with Hex, my personal opinion. I think Hex has to be successful for PulseChain to be successful. I think they're that much tied just because, I think they are this, I can't quite describe it, but there's a bond there. And it could be the founder, it could be the glory, it could be just this wanting to give the people who believe glory at some point. May not be when you want it. It'll be when you get it, though, if it happens at all. So I could not imagine in my mind that Hex people get screwed and PulseChain goes to the moon and Hex doesn't. That's just not a possibility in my mind. And I don't think that's something that, I don't think Richard, honestly, I think he likes Hexskins more than PulseSkins. Maybe that's a way to put it. Like, I think he wants to reward people who, play long-term games with he wants to play long-term games with long-term people. Yeah, that's good. That's Naval Ravikant quote. But I hope everything goes to the moon. And I hope everyone gets the best price they could possibly get it at. All right, everyone. About to wrap up. The troll feed is still pretty thick in here, so I'm probably gonna miss some stuff too. I'm scrolling down. Get rich or go to zero mindset. Everyone decides their own risk factor. I hope people don't gamble with it. I hope they don't do things that if they lose it, they can afford to, all that stuff. How long does it take to 4,096 validators to exit? I think, what is it, like 3 days or something? I can't remember exactly, but it is a few days or a week, I believe. So that may lock validators in a while from exiting, selling. Well, when they exit, it's going to the burn address. They must have set their withdrawal address and stuff to the burn address. That's what Richard was tweeting about earlier. I thought somebody exit could add a time. It is staggered, I guess. Well, yeah, it's got to go through the system and stuff too. that may lock validators in for a while from exit selling. I don't think anyone running a validator, I don't expect a lot of those people to be exiting their validators and selling PLS, because it's kind of a process. If you're being a validator, it's kind of a process. I don't know. That seems like the validators would be, in my opinion, one of the last people to sell, because they're like, if you're running a validator, you're, sunk cost fallacy, right? Like you're in. Like you did all that stuff to learn how to be a validator, and now you're just gonna sell, unless you're running like 100 or something. I guess if you had like if you put major capital into it, I guess you're more likely. But if you're running like one validator, I don't see a lot of those people exiting, in my opinion. Not validator advice. All right. Jeez, gotta scroll through all this stuff, all the troll stuff that's still on here. So dumb. Sorry, everyone. All right. I think I'm scrolled to the bottom, basically. Paul says, I missed 2020 Max. Can we have the T-shirt race back? Oh, gosh. I'm amazed at the T-shirts available. I'll say that, for that price. It's pretty amazing. How long will it take to jump 1 billion hex? I don't think, what's the liquidity, like 10 million or 20 million right now? So, that's the funny thing. So yeah, if somebody did get 800 million hex, one thing that could happen is if they were going to dump it, it's not going to be like a market dump, like that. Nobody's going to give you that much of the other thing unless there's a crazy liquidity thing going on. So, actually, I don't know. Actually, before I say that, I take that back. Let me just see how much that is. 800 million. So that is 57. Oh, $5 million. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was thinking $800 million. My bad. So $5 million. So I don't know. I guess I could dump it. But again, how much slippage they're going to eat? Like, it's going to be pretty interesting. And like the more slippage they eat, let me just check. Yeah, the more slippage they eat, that's going to be that's a pretty good way to wrap it up. Respect for all. It's entertaining for sure. I'll say that. I'm not worried, guys. I'm just going to throw it out there, as you can tell. But I am tired, and I wish you all well. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's I believe in this community, and yeah, I don't know how to respond to the negativity. Do I wake up and like to see this? Again, my first reaction is opportunity, but my second reaction is, it's kind of it does kind of give me those tingling feelings every once in a while. But all that is overcome by my mission, and my belief in this community, my belief in RH. So I'm good. Scivive. There you go. So I like that Robert Downey reminds me of that Crypto Truth, that Robert Downey Jr. Meme. Survive. He says, but yes, survive through science as well. Yes. Thank you, PM Squared. Appreciate it. All right. That's all I got. I'm tired. I'm gonna get off here. Good to see you all again. Should be on tomorrow at some point. I don't know exactly what stream. I want to do a security AMA, but I'm not sure. The other guy who may be doing it with me, it's going to be ready for it or not. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just do another stream, before I do my break, and then I'll be off for a while, and then I'll be back. So Scivive and 5555. We are out.